Good morning, Grace. It's Monday. I am officially back from Tufts. It was a fantastic trip, but as you could probably tell by my lack of posting, I had very little downtime, even less time with access to the internet, and even less time where I was actually alone. So, I'm sorry for no videos, but it really wasn't possible with my schedule and with living in the dorm and with constantly being going out with friends and stuff. It'd be kind of awkward to be like, hold on, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to my friend on this camera. Yeah, as you kind of get the feel, it wasn't a great filming opportunity, but it was a lot of fun. I spent the entire 2 weeks working with lots of different types of animals, ranging from chickens to cattle, sheep, and some dogs as well. Um, I found the rotation, so shadowing students, very interesting, especially at the wildlife hospital. I got to work with snapping turtles, and I held a cardinal that was under anesthesia and getting an x-ray. I saw hawks and eagles and ducks and a fox and a porcupine and a coyote and all sorts of amazing animals right up close because they were being treated at the wildlife hospital. I found that really interesting and will definitely look into internship and career opportunities with wildlife because while they're not the fuzzy, cuddly pets that some vets get to treat, it would be fantastic to work with those species and work with public education to better, especially threatened and endangered species, to help the community take better care of them and provide a more smooth sailing in the future for coexisting as a lot of these animals are being affected by human industrialization and just general public not understanding things. Like, if you find a baby bird that's blown out of a nest, you should probably put the nest back in the tree and just leave it. The big thing with wildlife really is the public doesn't know how to leave it be. Animals are very resilient and they will take care of their young if you give them the opportunity to and the environment to. And so I found that very interesting, as well as working with some livestock. Agriculture seems to be a really fun field for vets, and there's a lot of interesting things that go into food production. I definitely enjoyed visiting a huge dairy farm and learning about the cattle there and how they treat their cows and how the welfare of those animals really provides a livelihood for them and also food security for the area. In that if we didn't take such good care of these animals, our food supply could be contaminated, and that's really important work. The 2 weeks was full of lectures as well, so I met lots of interesting vets who work in different fields and found out about how they got there and what work they do and why they chose certain career paths. And this program really encouraged me to want to become a vet even more because the degree is so versatile. It's one of those things where you become a DVM and you're a vet for life. And that job can take so many different paths that even if you get bored or burnt out doing one thing, you can switch to another and you'll almost always have a job, which I think is a fantastic thing to go into. And I'm definitely interested in the science and medicine side of it all, which is usually the hard part. So, on that note, I'm going to go hang out with some friends who I haven't seen in ages, and I will try to keep updating you, although I'll probably disappear for 2 weeks a week from now, because I'll be at riding camp at Hidden Creek, and God knows I won't be filming there. All right, have a wonderful Monday, and I'll try to post some updates this week.